Hey everybody, welcome to Go Get It by Getitlex Motivational Mindset, the podcast. So today, this is my first interview of the year, and I got this beautiful young lady, Lola Sky, coming on. I know a little bit about her. I watch her, at different events. Take being the photographer at events, the life of the party, and all that good stuff. So on her journey, I just wanted her to sit down and talk about some of the things she's going to experience her future endeavors and all that good stuff when it comes to being a creative engineer and out here in Richmond, Virginia. So I know a little bit about you. Tell everybody who you are.
Thank you so much, Lex. I'm so excited to be here. Hello, everyone. It is I, the Lola Sky. As Lex said, I am a creative engineer. I basically engineer the vibes.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning, right? So tell us where it all started. Are you from here? Are you from Richmond, or where you come from?
I actually am from Richmond, Virginia. I grew up all over the city. My mother stayed on the move. So I know people here and there. Um, My journey started, I want to say, after I had my daughter. That's when I knew I needed something more. I wanted to follow my dreams. I wanted to achieve things. Like, I never was content with my lifestyle.
Mhm.
After I had my daughter, I'm jumping in head first. And I started with makeup. From there, I moved on to doing lashes. That was very brief. Let me shout out eyelash technicians. Y'all bitches are the real goats
Not
because
for real. Not for real.
that is a hard ass job, honey. I gave that up. That was probably the quickest thing I gave up, baby. 2 weeks. um, from there, photography. From there, videography. From there, production. From there, CEO, and now creative engineer. And that title came from having all of those skills under my belt. You can't really put me in a box. Just know I'm gonna show up and engineer the vibes. Um, in 2020, I knew that I wanted to change my business to helping black brands expand their business through content and marketing. I have all these visions for marketing and things like that. I want to be able to share that. So in 2022, I feel like it's really when it kicked off. And I just want to say thank you to all my wonderful clients for believing in me.
No doubt. So of course, support is always a big deal, right? So let's talk about the beginning when you say your daughter was like, that made you. So, of course, having children, you can go out. So, of course, having with children, it's easy for some people to just go out and just do regular stuff like regular jobs. So, it was like
Ooh.
entrepreneur in you and was like, okay, 9 to 5 is good, but that's not really where I'm at. So how did you, distinguish what did you really want to jump into?
Ooh. To be honest, Lex, I didn't really get my first job until maybe like age 20. Like, I've always allowed my men to take care of me in a way. You get what I'm saying? Because I knew that I didn't want to do those things. When I was 17, I did go to DTLR for like 2 weeks, and I loved it because of the energy and the vibe. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Another big job I had was like working at a call center. I even appreciate that job because that helped to sharpen my customer service. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I want to have that. I'm dealing with people, so I want to be conscious of how I'm treating them. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So when I look back on my journey, I'm like, shit, I even appreciate that job. And then last but not least, bartending. That helped me to identify my flair and just let me know that I can still keep that. Like, I don't want to strip any part of me just because I'm a CEO. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm going to show up dressed how I want. I'm going to talk how I want. I'm going to move how I want to move.
That's right. But also, with having a daughter, having a child, you have your family. Some parents, some family members are traditional, like, okay, no, you don't have time to guess on money, guessing me and being an entrepreneur. Like, you need
Yeah.
to have steady income. Was there ever an issue with your family not supporting you, like, stepping out there and not being like traditional with earning your income?
No, actually, I had a lot of support. I have a lot of sisters. Thank you God for all of them. I have a lot of sisters, and my mom, she a Scorpio, so she a real bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a real OG, and she is family first. So growing up, me and my sisters were always close knit, and we still are. So I've always kind of been able to depend on them to watch my daughter, or you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
my support system really gave me what I needed to grow into who I am now, and I appreciate that. Um, it was hard at first after having my daughter. I knew that I just wanted to be home with her. So ideally, I didn't even know I was this CEO yet. I didn't know. I thought I was a stay-at-home mom. I'm like, I'm staying home, and that's just that. Like, I thought I was a stay-at-home mom, and when I think about it now, I salute stay-at-home moms. It was not for me. It was not. I wanted to work. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, evolve and grow and become this person I am now. I wanted that for myself.
absolutely. So I heard you mention that your mom was a Scorpio. So is your astrology, I think I said it right, do you feel like that play a part in your willingness to, be a boss and step outside the box when it comes to like just being a traditional stay-at-home mom or parent or whatever?
um, Astrology matters in the ways that are above, like the physical, right? Like
Hmm.
things like that, like your habits and stuff like that. That's that can be based on like how you were raised or something like that. But astrology is more than that. It's how you think, how you handle situations, who you're supposed to be in life, what you can attract. It's about like identifying what your superpowers are so that you can use them to get ahead, basically.
Okay.
Like Capricorn, like y'all are the best with money. Like Capricorn can budget out of all signs in the zodiac. If you want, if you want somebody, a financial advisor, make sure they're fucking Capricorn. The go,
Ah, shout out
the
to
go, the go for sure. So
her.
things like that. I mean, and I didn't always like. I'm very spiritual, but I've also been led down that path. So it's been proven to me.
Right.
So.
Awesome. So leading into going into your career fields, right? Of course, I'm going to mention being a mother a lot because everything really boils down to like what you're doing is for you, but it really trickle down to like something that you're making a path for your kid for.
Yeah.
I mean, really, to be honest with you, it's like those who are business minded entrepreneurs who have children, usually we are doing it to make a path for our kids. So being an entrepreneur, has there been anything when it comes to being a mother that kind of restricted you at the beginning from like putting your all into something? Because sometimes you second guess things like, oh, should I be doing this, or should I, can I travel this week? Maybe I should, like, have ever been any of those times for you?
Um, I would say absolutely. And I feel like on any journey there would be like challenges, even based around my daughter. But because I only have one, I feel like it hasn't affected me as much. You know what I'm saying? Her father is my number one supporter. You get what I'm saying?
Awesome.
So I would say I'm an Aquarius, so it's like we don't really look at challenges like they hinder us. Like we kind of
Hmm.
almost welcome the challenge. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we want to win. So
Right.
it's like I don't really look at it like, and not saying it's gonna be easy, but I enjoy the fight in a way. You get what I'm saying? So my
Yeah.
daughter she didn't really hinder too much. Like I was inspired by her to create a legacy. Yes, for our family.
Awesome. So we're gonna go back to the. I know you said lash tech, bartending. You
Hmm.
stepped out there major with these. entrepreneur situations, right? And
Mm-hmm.
those didn't last for you. So what made photography, you stepping in photography, like the key that you wanted to hone in on as far as making this your business, your brand?
Um, I guess I would say it's not as simple as photography. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I were just a photographer, I would move in this manner. You get what I'm saying? Like, I show up and kind of almost play every position. You get what I'm saying? As a engineer, I feel like when you start a business, start a brand, all you really need is the passion, the vision, and the money to pay Glam Co Productions, because we're gonna make sure that you take off. It's bigger than a one-time thing. It's bigger than just showing up to take pictures one day. It's a movement. You get what I'm saying? It's we set a goal for your business on this level, and then we do everything to reach that level. You get what I'm saying? So marketing nowadays is photography, videography, the behind the scenes, and that's what I feel like I specialize in more, the behind the scenes production, because it helps your audience to get a feel for who you are. You get what I'm saying? And when people feel connected, they fall in love, and I'd rather have love than hate for anybody I work with, anything that's going on with me. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So how did you get those key fundamentals that you just spoke about? Like, what made you put these things together and say, I got it? Like, what's your pitch to the person who don't know nothing about it, who jumping in and, coming to you for these services, that you can say, I know this is what you need. I know this is, the right way to do this for you.
Mm-hmm. Um, that's a great question, Lex. I've never really been a pitcher in a way. I kind of let everybody, all my clients kind of come to me, because what I do is hard for a lot of people to understand. You wouldn't believe how many people don't realize that they need this for their business. You get what I'm saying? Or even put in a budget for marketing. If you got 100 grand and you invest everything into the brick and mortar, which is the location, you invest everything into the renovations, you invest everything into business cards and everything else that you can get from Vistaprint, but then you don't have any marketing. There's no hype around it. There's no everybody talking about it. There's no, you get what I'm saying? It should be everywhere. It should be everywhere. Because other than that, when you open the doors, ain't nobody coming through, no matter how much money you spend. You get what I'm saying? The marketing is the most important piece. And that's the piece that I fell in love with. I love the marketing.
So, and your umbrella, right?
Yeah.
So, tell me what's under the umbrella.
Oh, Megan on, y'all. Y'all bitches about to love Megan. Don't play.
That's my girl. So under the umbrella, for someone who knows of you, right? But don't know you really, right?
Right.
What are you under this umbrella of Glam Co?
Okay. You say what?
What are you under this umbrella? Like, Glam Co is the umbrella. What is under this umbrella from you?
Under this umbrella is brand awareness, brand expansion, marketing, networking opportunities, content creating, photography, professional or otherwise. I can pull up in your hood if that's a part of your brand. You get what I'm saying? Like, and the most important piece is to ensure that the brand is authentic to the client. Like, we're not showing up just copying somebody else's story. You get what I'm saying? We creating our own. Everybody's story should be different and authentic to who they are. So that's the most important piece. Everything else is just a skill. I can hire people or put people in these positions to do these things as well. That's my ultimate goal. I will have somebody for photography. I will have somebody for videography. I will have a whole team. And at the top, there's me, the engineer. You get what I'm saying?
So, and another thing. So, being the creative engineer, And that creative word is special. Like everybody can't put that on them. So what makes you stand out from everybody else that will be doing this? Like what will make your services special that somebody will say, I'm ready to rock with her because
Um, you know what I would say? My attention to detail.
yeah.
Because you have to know what people hold near and dear to them. You get what I'm saying? Like when I show up to record, if I am filming personally, I'm going to analyze everything about my client. When I show up, I'm not just confused on who's the mother here, who's the father at this event. You get what I'm saying? I know who's important to my client as well, so I know I have to ensure that they get a clip in the video or their picture gets taken. These are my client kids. Make sure that you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A lot of photographers and videographers don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't pay attention to the needs of the client. I feel like.
Awesome. So
and I would say too, I pick the best scenes. Like that, my attention to detail is also the clips. Like you might have. I pay attention to everything in a video, so I just pay attention.
But
so,
honestly, all your work that I've seen on your page is very, very detailed. It definitely.
You think it's detailed?
Yes, because it definitely like it's almost like a story. Like you're telling a story.
That's
like you can tell
hope.
where it's going. Like when you're looking at it, even in 30-minute clips, a minute clip, like you can tell like what type of person you interviewing, where it's going, like what this person is into.
God.
Definitely, definitely. And I am like I pick up on little things too because I have an eye for like I don't like people that's all this. I mean, I'm not saying people that's all the same, but I like people who is different and who can stand out and who can do the job but in a different way. You know?
Exactly.
So with that being said, I want to get to this question. For people who may watch this, may not watch this, you know, maybe starting out, right? Everybody, in my opinion, a lot of people on the internet or just on social media, period, think a lot of things come easy, right? And
a lot of
don't
things
showcase the bad times. A lot of people don't talk about.
What you say? You say they think a lot of things what
come easy, business wise. A lot of things come easy, money wise,
yeah.
right? So tell me what.
Go ahead. I'm
Oh yeah, yeah. So I want to know, like, I want you to talk about a time where you might have felt like, okay, this might be too hard. Like, this might be for me. Like, I don't like, you know, like it made you feel like you didn't want to do it, right? Because it was hard, but you had to get over it. Like you had to shake back, and this is what you really had to do. And this happens a lot with business. You know what I'm saying? It happens a whole lot where people be in their mind like, is it worth it? But then you know it's worth it. You know what I'm
saying? Listen, baby, let me tell you something. Nothing in this life that's worth having is going to come easy. And for me, that's crazy you asked me that because when I think back, that was my main goal. I wanted something so complex. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that when the money come in, it ain't gonna never stop again. You get what I'm saying? I didn't want to make a couple thousand here and there. I wanted to come in for the rest of my life.
Consistent, right?
So I planted seeds. Glam Co is my baby, my heart and soul. But I've had challenges with Glam Co. I started this business I had a few different teams. I've worked with a few different people. This has been a fight to even get to this point. And we literally just getting started.
And I see that, like, and outside I was like, "Oh, she doing numbers right now." Like, I need to tap into her mind and see, like, what's behind that because it's like, of course, when you in motion, you don't really have time to stop and give everybody the details of how you did this and how you did that. So I really appreciate you stopping and taking time out your day to really talk and like break down, you know, what's your mission and what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me, and and that's what I mean too. Like I feel like it's a natural attraction. We have a natural flow. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And you have the very first official interview of the Lola Sky.
And you know what? I've been doing that too. I've been tapping into the people who never talk. like I've interviewed a lot of people that never had the chance to talk. They've been doing numbers, and I'm so and I look back on what they say, and I'm like, oh, they really, and it
Yeah.
make me feel good because I got a chance. And like I say, I thank you a lot because
And I
um,
appreciate you.
you doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? But to speak on that too, like we just talked about, like the downside, right? Give me a highlight of what you've been doing recently. You know what I'm saying? I saw, I know you was doing photography, like just pictures or whatever, but I seen like recently you really started tapping into the interviews and the music, the behind the scenes and uh the food, the content with the food or whatever. Like, but I like, what's the highlight of all that?
Um, you know what? The best part is meeting new people and making the right connections. You get what I'm saying? Like I love what I do. Like I love it's never boring. You get what I'm saying? It's never the same. And it's business, but as sometimes it also gets a little personal. You get what I'm saying? And you have to be able to grow. And that's why I have the memberships now too, because I want to be able to grow with my client. So we have this long standing relationship, and throughout that time we learn each other. We have to set clear boundaries. It's actual business. You get what I'm saying? There's contracts involved. We may travel. You get what I'm saying? There may be NDAs on the line. We might be hopping out of plane. Where's my flight? Where's my flight?
Yeah.
So that's what I see. Like I deserve a life that I want, the life that I want to live for me and for my child. Like she came out the womb swinging. Like where's the Lamborghini? You get what I'm saying? So it's like there's no time to waste. Shawty want a Lamborghini. Like,
oh, I know she heard mama door.
There's no time to waste, boo. Listen, that's my girl, and I appreciate her. And she's a Libra, independent, very independent. Like, and she's taught me so much. It's not about what I've taught her. You get what I'm saying? She's taught me so much, and I could not be more grateful to even have a daughter like her. You get what I'm saying, Bella? Shout out to Bella Bailey.
Yeah, shout out to you. So what's next? Like where we going now? Like, you setting the groundwork, building the bricks for the foundation. So what's next?
So the foundation is up in Adam, and what's next is I'm gonna tell you my ultimate goal, which I feel like I've never really told anyone. That's another thing too. I have these visions and I write these things down and have these plans, but I'm not always in a safe place to share them. People probably always thought I was insane. Like I'm not gonna fucking clock in. You get what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's like I knew what I know.
Exactly.
So I think that next for me, I get to receive I get to reap the rewards from the seeds that I have already sown. You get what I'm saying? So ideally, my biggest goal was to have 5 projects running at once, not being the face of all of them, but receiving, just being on the back end of them. And I am at project number 4, and I will tell you guys, what it is. It's a journal. And it's beautiful. I love it. It's coming really, really soon. It really taps into the girls. You get what I'm saying? But then it's something for everybody. I feel like in this journal, and I'll speak more on that in April. And then I have a couple other partnerships that I have about to launch as well. So I've been collaborating, I've been networking, and just trying to set the tone for what you can expect from me, Lola Sky the brand, and my many projects and businesses.
Awesome.
Because they're separate things.
So you said it's 2 separate things?
I feel like yes.
So yeah, because you have to just like of course you have to do personal things, in business. When your business become at a certain magnitude, you do want to have your own thing where you can your individual you type situation. So
Mm-hmm.
I definitely understand it. But with Glam Co, how can so what are you doing then? Like coming up in the next months, are you doing is it strictly just photography, or is it just, or is a photography part of the package? You doing everything in one? Like, is it nothing just discounted or excluded from your services in the next couple of months?
What was the last part? I'm sorry.
Is it everything that you said under that umbrella?
Mm-hmm.
Are you offering that year round? Like, is that what's going on now?
So I feel like with Glam Co, it's the only business that I kind of just let flow because I believe in energies. So it's like, I have to be very particular about the type of people that I work with. It's not for everybody. You get what I'm saying? So there's no website. You can't, if anybody want my services, they have to speak directly to me. It's not a handoff. It's not a, you get what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be able to, you gotta have it, that. And I feel like the only factor that I really look for is being authentic. A lot of people are not. So it's like, no, you can't share my energy. You can't share my space. Let me see the real you. Take the mask off.
Yeah. That has to be protected though with business as well. Like, because all money not good money. Let me understand that.
Come on now.
It's not.
I don't even want it, boo.
You know. If you know, you know.
Exactly.
I understand that wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? And but I know it's a lot of people that may not be like on social media all the time. That just might run across this, and like some older people who do protect their energy don't be into the internet like that. And got like going on. You know what I'm saying? So like I said again, I'm thank you so much for this, because you're giving me an insight on what's going on. Like,
thank you.
So also, like, is there anything else you want to say about what you got going on? Like, anybody who watching this, entrepreneurs, anything like.
I want to say too, just to touch on like, because I think you were saying like for the people that basically is not on social media all the time, how do they work with me? And it's kind of like the same thing. I'm in the everyday, social media is one place, but I'm also in the real world. You get what I'm saying? I'm at grocery stores, I'm at events and stuff like that, and it allows me to kind of brush shoulders with the right people, I feel like. And I always look for a sign because, like I said, it's just not for everybody. That's not, and it's unfortunate, but it don't matter. If it's not for you, then it's not. I'm literally only here for the people that I'm for. And I will say too, if Glam Co was my only business, then maybe I would push a little bit more. But right now, I sit literally at the center of my life and attract everything to me that I need. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't kind of go out and look for anything. You get what I'm saying?
Awesome. That's what it's supposed to be like, because when you start looking for things, that's when you attract the wrong. Like you were saying, that's when you attract the type of thing because you're hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll just accept anything at that point when you start looking. But
Lex, what you saying? This your first interview. You back?
You can't. Yeah. I'm not here. Chad, cause what?
All right, ask me something freaky, cause I love that side of me too.
Oh, cause look, look, I'm such a square when it comes to that kind of stuff, right? I'm so square. I'm telling you, like,
Lex, stop playing.
No, I swear to God, I'm just not like, I'm so like.
Really? So, do you feel like you're shy?
I'm very shy.
But I know you get nasty in that bedroom, boo. I already know, Capricorn.
No, but look, it's so crazy you said that because I was going to ask you what I would ask you. Like, I was going to say, well, tell us something about yourself while we, wrap it up, so you can talk about yourself a little bit without me having to question anything. Like, I was going to let you talk.
Well, as you all know, this is probably really what they want to hear about, because everywhere I go, people bring it up. Sex talk is coming, you guys. So
where Nikki B at? Cause that's who need to be on here right now.
Nikki B is actually my manager on a lot of projects, and what that means, you guys, everybody needs a manager. Let me say that. What that means is that Nikki holds me accountable to all the goals that I set for myself. And for that, baby, she's worth every penny, because not every day we feel good about ourselves. Not every day, we get out the bed feeling enthusiastic or even ambitious or even, you get what I'm saying? Sometimes we need that little push.
Yeah.
And Nikki helps me with that as my manager.
I love her. I love Nikki.
Shout out to Nikki.
She pure to the core. Like, and I know she gonna be nothing but successful, because everything that she is, like, she just is a genuine person. Like, I don't even like people like that. Like, so anybody that I do talk to or deal with, like, it's like genuine. Like, I can feel your energy, for everything. So I'm all for all that. You know what I'm saying? But as we wrap this interview up, I want you to tell the people 5 things that you love about yourself.
Ooh, that was a good one, babe. Let me try to minimalize that.
Ooh, minimalize it. Don't do it. You can take it to 10.
First, I love who I am as a mother. I love who I am as a businesswoman. I love who I am as a wife. I love who I am as a sister. Come on. I love who I am as a friend. And I know you probably thought I was going to say something physical. Did you?
I did.
I wish I was shallow. I do. I really wish I was shallow, because people be like, bitch, you too deep. Okay?
No.
Baby, I'm all the way, like, let's get deep. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I be wanting to hear other women say that, because it helps.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and my grandmother made sure I knew who I was as an early age. She used to call me dark and lovely. Before that, Lex, I really never even really knew how I, you get what I'm saying? Like, I would look in the mirror, but I didn't know how I looked. I just had an energy. You get what I'm saying? And I just always paid attention to how I feel. And when you feel good, you're going to look good regardless.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that, to me, is the core of loving yourself. You need to have that confidence, because at the end of the day, there's times in life where you literally, physically have to stand alone. You get what I'm saying? And all you got is you and God.
Say it again. What?
So another motherfucker opinion don't really matter.
And them times, boy, do them times mold you.
Yeah.
Do them times mold you.
Yeah. They really do.
I'm telling you, it do. I didn't know who I was until I had to stand alone. Until I had to get through certain stuff when nobody was there. So now can't nobody, a human really can't tell me nothing, because I know, like, when all else fails, I know the only entity, the only thing, that's gonna pull me through it, like, it's gonna be God. Like, so can't nobody.
That's right, Lex. Just move with good intentions. That's it. That's all you gotta focus on. There is no really right or wrong way. You moving with good intentions and being your authentic self and loving yourself, like, you don't really gotta worry about making mistakes. I know sometimes making mistakes can cripple you. You get what I'm saying? Don't let it. Every day, wake up, make another one. Just do it every day. Just do something every day. You get what I'm saying? You might got 5 goals on your list. As long as you do, you might can only get through one that day or 2. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be too hard on yourself. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I never want nobody to think I am. You get what I'm saying?
So, with that being said, because this is my next thing, right? Being in tune with yourself, you know your flaws, you know the things that you need to work on, right? So you said 5 things you love about yourself. So what's the 5 things that you need to work on when it comes to business, maybe attitude, whatever, like things that you know you're aware of that you feel like it's gonna make you a better adult?
Ooh, that's a good one. You know what? I think I make it hard for my loved ones to make a mistake. I feel like I'm hard on the people that I love. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And what else? In business, yeah. Here's the overall thing, and I'll say this falls under all five. I teach really hard lessons in business and in personal in a way. For example, if my client, if me and my client are at a standstill, I would still allow them to move their way until they realize that my way was the correct way from the
Mhm.
jump. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you the rope to hang yourself. I just said that the other day. I'm gonna give you the rope. You either gonna climb or you're gonna hang yourself. I'm not really. I can't stop you.
Yeah.
And because I have that, I feel like it makes it hard for some people to thrive in that energy. You get what I'm saying? Because if you got to give a real hard lesson after 2 mistakes, then what if I needed 10? What if I needed to fuck up 10 times? So that's what I'm learning to pull back on. Like, I want to be in the softest space I could ever even fucking imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, mentally, I want to be in a fluffy ass pink room, laying on the fluffiest pink fucking pillows, smoking the best fucking weed with my feet up. You get what I'm saying? Window open, nice view. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to mentally feel like that. So I don't want to move from a space of hardness at all.
Yeah.
It ain't my job to teach a hard lesson.
That's right.
So that's where I'm at. Oh, what other flaws I got? Damn. I'm an Aquarius, so I can detach really easily. I feel like that could be a flaw for some people, but me, I love it.
That's a Capricorn thing too, because
yeah, it is. Y'all do have that.
Bathing.
Y'all do have that.
I'm talking about cold. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Quick.
Ice cold, boo. And it's like I never even knew you.
But like you said, it is a pro and a con, right? Because like if you put time into something, the average person will want to, like, I guess, try. But when you already your man, like, I ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is now if I bet, like, you already weighed the pros and cons in your head, like, I don't really have to talk to you, like, I really don't have to deal with you, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Like,
well, I broke it down to 3 strikes, so it went from 1 or 2 to now you got 3 strikes. That's enough for any person. I'm sorry. Other than that, you gotta walk that journey alone.
No doubt.
That is not really mine. And I just use it as simple and plain like that. I'm a logical person, so that's simple enough.
Yeah, clearly.
No matter what you do or did, bitch, you got 3 strikes.
I gave you. Like, that's all you can do. And not only that, like, time is ticking.
Time is ticking. People do not understand that. I'm here for a good time.
It's close time. Like, for real. Like, what we doing? It gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, but also, like.
So did you? Is that one of your goals for 2024 to have more fun? Because it's mine too.
Oh yeah. To have more fun, but see, with me, my fun is getting money. So I can't really have fun if in my mind I'm never gonna have enough money, and that's one of my flaws, because I don't care how much money I got, I'm always gonna make an excuse to not do something because it's never enough.
Yeah,
it's never enough for me, and that's my downfall, because I won't do shit. I won't do stuff for myself. I won't for my kids, of course, but like for me, I'm never content. Never content.
Oh, we didn't talk about. I didn't say that too. To touch on that, that's one of the things in business too. You have to make a lot of sacrifices. So if you know what I'm saying, if you have no discipline, you're not gonna make it very far, right? You got to have discipline, and you, unfortunately, you have to make a lot of sacrifices.
Yeah.
When you focus on the goal, you you get it's like the pot at the end of the rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but you got to
Mm-hmm.
keep on this trail, and the more you lose track, the longer it take to get to the motherfucking pot of gold.
Yeah, for real though. But what comes with that is knowledge. Like, some people ain't experienced certain things, and I don't hold that against nobody, but
Sure.
people like me, like, I experienced certain things, I didn't touch certain things, so it's not, I can't be repetitive in certain situations. Like, I have to feel like I'm moving up, you know. Like, people ask me all the time, like, you still a model? No, because I did it already. Like, I accomplished that, you know.
Yes.
So it's levels to life when you understand, like, okay, I already touched, like, I don't have to prove a point, you know.
That's
so
right.
It with me and with business, it's like, okay, Lex, you did that, you did this, you did this. So, you know, sacrifice to me is not ordering food or something like that. Like, you know,
for real though.
I don't have to buy shoes and clothes.
Yeah, y'all stop eating out.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
That's where I'm at with it. So
y'all stop eating out. Cook at home. Y'all stop eating out.
Like, yeah, like I can not do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. Everything else is a strategy. You know, I'm strategizing. I'm in my house, like, and when I ask you about your flaws, it's because to evolve, you have to be in tune with what you're doing wrong too. Like, you can point out what somebody else doing wrong all day, but once you're in tune with what you're doing wrong, and you know what you got to work on, you know, you open to different things, you open to different people, different conversations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's a big girl talk. Look at it. Look at it.
Listen,
look at it.
This grown woman shit.
Yes,
y'all know kids in here go to bed.
Nikki on here.
Nikki's here?
Yeah.
Love her,
I don't know if you can see her though.
I don't see nobody.
I don't think on your side.
I don't see nobody.
It don't say like comments or nothing like on your screen. Like, I'm just learning this still. So
well, you're doing a really great job. You kept me for 40 minutes, boo.
First interview of the year.
First interview of the year. Congratulations to you. I wish I had a shot. I will toast you.
No, congratulations to you. I've been in the background watching you, seeing everything you're doing. Everything ain't got to be talked about. But I acknowledge everything when it needs to be. And other people want to too, but some people just mad because they ain't moving and they like, I
feel like, you know, with me, I feel like a lot of people don't know how to read me. I feel like. And maybe that's what it is. But I'm cool as bitch.
But that's what we talking about. Like, this is, you know, you say interview, but it's like a vibe. Like, you talking this shit.
Exactly.
So the people that link with you, they got a little idea of where you going, where you came from, what you trying
to
right. Speak. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not rehearsed. It's nothing.
That's right. That's another reason I knew that. First of all, your first green flag was even just asking me, because I felt so honored that you wanted to interview me. You know what I'm saying? And I respect you. I've only seen you at Nikki's events, but we've touched base there. You get what I'm saying? We've brushed shoulders at these events. So I always remembered your name, and I love your name, OG Getitlex. OG Getitlex, baby. Okay, don't fucking forget it. So,
hey, that's all.
So another green light for me was the way you described me. It was so hard. Like, I loved it.
You're welcome.
So I appreciate you.
That's what I see. I mean, I'm a real nigga in a girl body. I'm just gonna say that. Like,
listen,
I don't have no problem giving it up where it gotta be. Like, I never, like, I love it. And the thing about it is, when I see it, it's like, I want to get there. Like, that's my thing. When I see somebody who doing something that I ain't do, like, tell me how to do it. Like, put me on. Like, let me hear you talk so I can what you got going on. You feel me? Like, it ain't.
And you can call on me anytime for anything.
Cause I love beauty. Without speaking, like, you know, your demeanor. Like, when in the pictures that I got of you from Nikki's events, it was just beauty. It wasn't like on purpose. You feel me? Like, so that captured me. And also because you was in the mud, like, you was doing things with, you know, big dogs, and you know, you I ain't gonna say little old lady. I'm big. Like, so a lot of women are smaller to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you small frame women.
Okay.
Little old lady doing big dog things. It's captivating, and I know a lot of people want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody don't have time to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
You gave me your time. You gave me 44 minutes, 56 seconds.
Yes.
But we can wrap
Yeah,
this.
I want to say, anybody who is interested in doing business with me, just come to me with an open mind and take off the fucking mask, because I see right through it. So that's it. And you might be in after that. But that door, baby, is shut tight and it don't open unless it's deserving to the other person. And that just is what it is. I don't care what you got. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care if you got a rollie. Like, I don't care about any of that. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all know where to find me, I think.
Oh no, drop your handles for the people.
Okay. My Instagram is the Lola Sky. That's how it's pronounced. THE. And then Lola, LOLA, Sky, SKYE. And then Glam Co Productions is under Glam Co. Another business that I have is Party Peach. Follow me at Party Peach XO. That's when I come in anything event related, fruit trays, cheese trays, bartending, anything like that is under Party Peach. So the summer's coming. Y'all can book Party Peach if y'all want. Yeah, Facebook is kind of personal.
Ooh, is it?
It feels like it. My family's still here. You know, my family's on Facebook. It's like, if you can find me, then you're supposed to.
They can find you. That's it. I mean, they got your name, so it ain't too much. You know, they got no little investigating going on. But
listen, people investigate too.
I'm already knowing. That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't gotta do too much. Like, come on.
Well, thank you, Lex.
Thank you.
We gotta take a shot soon.
I look forward to seeing you at any and all events around the city. If I ever need you, I know you ain't nothing but a call away.
That's right. I sure am.
You are beautiful.
So are you.
I look forward to.
Oh, where can they find this?
Oh, this is gonna be live. I mean, of course, it was live on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm going to send you the link once we get off the phone, and you can do whatever you want to do to it, and it's a wrap.
Okay, period. Thank you so much. Bye, honey.